few months ago, I typed in the name of Big Kev into the YouTube search bar. Now, just a quick refresher on who Big Kev is. All right, now, a year ago, I put out a post on my community tab claiming that I thought Shido Chain would be a good investment, as it was sitting at under $3 million Australian in market cap. Right, it then ran up to 160 million US dollars or thereabouts before they were hacked. So you would have made a lot of money if you'd taken my advice. And as it stands today, you'd still be almost 10x up from my initial call, going into the beginning of the alt season, bull run. So you'll come out very well off in relation to that. Well, anyway, that pissed them off, and they put out a heap of disinformation videos, starting with some of their sock accounts on Telegram, messaging me, asking me what I thought would be good investments. Now, of course, I don't give financial advice. It was just something that I was researching at the time, and they knew that. So they took the opportunity to try and slander me via that avenue. Right, and if you look at the videos that he put out, like the videos on HBAR, XRP, etc., you'd be up about anywhere from 100 to 300% on my calls. Right, so this guy here is an absolute turkey. Right, now, I come across this video here. I'll let you have a look at the title. And to my surprise, I thought, hang on, this is someone else here. It's also being harassed by this lot. So I come across to a channel. It's not really of interest to me, like this content. As soon as I hear like 144K, star seeds, etc., to me, it's just nefi shit talk. But I watched a few of the live streams. She's quite an interesting character. There's quite a lot of knowledge to be gained from the live streams. Right, knowledge in terms of how witches, for instance, use the full moon for their magic rituals. And she's also got a lot of knowledge in relation to how these stalkers operate online, utilizing AI, sharing accounts, etc. Now, I noticed she was speaking on Chief Handler. Now, for anyone that's been on YouTube for any period of time, you should know this name. All right, Chief Handler. Now, he's never personally harassed me, but I've just seen him around all the time in comment sections doing his thing. And then I noticed that she was speaking about this character here, who calls herself Patricia Jerome. I looked at her photo and I thought, I've seen this lady somewhere before. Now, she's got another channel, Bluffy the Narc Slayer. Right, so she's a witch. Right, that's obvious. Once you go through the channel. All right, but anyway, I was on Twitter a few weeks back. And I got a friend request from this individual here. Well, not a friend request, a message request on X. Now, I'd only created the account that I was using on X at the time a few days earlier, and I hadn't added anyone I knew. No one knew I had the account, put it that way. And I saw that face and I recognised her straight away. Because it's clearly this individual here. Now, this is a reptilian. You can see it in the face. Clear as day. I'll just zoom in on this photo here. It's the same individual. Now, the one on the left claims to be American. This one on the right has a name. Well, look, I'll show you another photo here. So this is a profile. Calls herself Desiree Zielka. Now, I'm not sure if that's German or if that's Polish. But that's her there. I said reptilian. And she's looking pretty fine there. Now, I said to her, look, I know who you are. And I posted this photo up here. I went back to her account the following day, like the following morning, and it had been suspended. Now, she's got it suspended herself. She knew that I'd busted her. Now, I noticed a few other characters on this channel that I'd also seen elsewhere on YouTube. Now, one of those characters is calling themselves Aratron, Renzo Carter. Now, have a look at that face. Obviously and clearly, that's Arya Davude. Right, a well-known racist and troll to some. Now, I actually like this guy's videos. I mean, not on this channel, it's just crap. And as you can see, he's got featured there Joe Rogan and Eddie Bravo. Right, so you already know what this character's about. But under his vampirical academia, or vampiric academia, alias, he puts out some good videos. All right, so this is Arya here, playing the role of this guy here. All right, and it couldn't be any more obvious. For anyone that knows Arya, they'll recognise that face straight away. I also noticed another character who calls himself Corey Resilient. Now, if you watch any of this guy's uploads, you'll see he's got the usual symptoms, such as, at times, an uncontrollable tongue flick. Now, I come across this character who calls himself Absent-Minded Abe, also on the channel. And I thought, well, that's obviously Corey Resilient. These are all reptilians. Up here in these corners of the interwebs, actors playing the role of targeted individuals. Right now, most people would never be able to put two and two together that these two are the same character, because they see that mole on the cheek there of Corey, who I also believe is playing the role of Joshuwa. Look, I'll get back to you on that. All right, he's up on X. He's a cryptocurrency influencer. And if you go into this guy's videos, not on this channel, but on his other channel, you'll see he's got a lot of knowledge in relation to cryptocurrency. All right, now, just go back here. Now, in relation to Chief Handler, so this character here was the one who exposed his identity because she had dated him at some stage. Right, now, do I trust this character? No, not at all. I mean, I think it's all a bit too much of a coincidence that this character here was dating Chief Handler and then comes out and exposes him. All right, but that's all I'm going to say in relation to that. All right, so this is Chief Handler. This is the guy that's been going around trolling thousands, without exaggeration, thousands of people on YouTube. Right, now I'm going to show you who he is. On the left of screen is the Australian Blair Cottrell. Right, now have a look at the photo, because it's the same character. And yes, they can operate across multiple countries at any given time. And if you want a perfect example of this, have a look at this upload here, JL, where you've got a character operating here in Australia and in the UK. Right, and I haven't just pulled up photos and said, oh, they look alike. You've also got a match on the father, the mother, all of it. Right, now, this character here has claimed that Chief Handler is a neo N A Z I. I mean, I can't say the name because I don't want to trigger the censorship brigade here on YouTube. Claimed that he's a white supremacist. Now, if you look into Blair Cottrell here on the left, you'll also see that the media has called him a white supremacist, a neo Nazi, etc. So they share not only a very similar appearance, but a near identical ideology. Now, if you Google Blair's name into the Google search results, you'll see that he's had run-ins with the law in relation to arson, stalking, etc. You come across here to Chief Handler, you'll see you've also got similar behavioural patterns. All right, so that just about does it for this video. You've got all these characters, and like this is only a few of them. There's more, a lot more. Playing all sorts of roles, using different aliases. And for the ones that I recognise, that I've had dealings with in the past, they're still up to their old tricks. So my advice for my subscribers would be not to get involved in anything that any of these characters have got going on. Just watch it from the outskirts and come to your own conclusion on what they're up to. Because basically, you've just got a heap of demons and nefis arguing with one another, and normal human beings can get dragged into this sort of conflict. Right, now, just before I finish the video, I'll show you another example of some of these characters that play all sorts of roles and operate across multiple countries simultaneously. So there's this channel here, Omega Luke. It's like a football manager type channel. Just have a look at that face. All right, he's British. You can go and have a look at this yourself and do some of your own research. Right, now, he also plays the role of Ordinal Revolution. Ordinal Revolution being American and Luke here being British. All right, and these aren't clones or whatever other narrative some will try to put out. Right, it's the same entity. You're inside of the quantum computer known as Earth. Right, this will be my last video filming with my phone, because this Alienware desktop here doesn't have a microphone, but I've just gone and purchased a new laptop, PS5, electric scooter, a few other bits and pieces, so I won't be online much for the next month or so. But when I return, I'll have a decent computer to record from.